So in yesterday's class, I showed you how to use the developer console. You can use it if you don't have Eclipse plugin. And today I want to show by logging into some other person's. So do anyone got Eclipse, Java Eclipse, which is working in your machine? Okay. If yes, I want to log into your system and I can show that. So this is a scheduled maintenance notification coming from Salesforce every time when they are going to update your organization. So they generally do some updates, frequent updates, and they do some maintenance on your system. So they sometimes they send every month, sometimes they don't send. Okay. So this is for increasing performance. What they say is in the message they show that if there are any performance issue on this time, so you can neglect it. Like sometimes when they are doing maintenance, your application will work, but there will be a little performance issue when you are trying to load records or when you are trying to upload records. Okay. So can someone tell me? So do you guys got any Eclipse in your systems? If yes, I will share your screen and I will try to install Eclipse plugin so that other people can see how to do that. So there is a step-wise document. Yeah, there are some. Okay, there are different links for different Eclipse versions. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the best link. So this link will tell you what Eclipse you have to install. Here they are giving 3.6, but even if you install 4.2 also the Juno version, the older versions of IDE may still be installed in to Eclipse 3.x, but we recommend using 4.2 or 4.3 for instructions. For instructions it is okay. This is for Helios only. Okay, and yeah, you can try installing 4.2. Okay, so here is the link for that. So you are trying to use 4.2 Juno, which I am using. This is Juno version, and this is Galileo, which is older version, that is 3.5. I don't think so what's the exact version number. So I'm sharing you the link on email, or I can even put down it on Canvas by logging into that. So when you got new system in your company, sometimes they might not have Eclipse everything. You have to build everything on your own. You have to configure everything on your own. And so there are some discussions here. I want to create some discussion. How to install post.com plugin in Eclipse. So you can create this type of discussions, okay? And Let me give the reply by using this link or by copying some information from this. Yeah, I'm just posting the reply here. Now you can see this complete thing on your on your canvas. So you can also create some discussions if you have any questions, so that other people also can use the answers. Okay. So I can even share the link also. That's better, right? Yeah. So first of all, so when you are trying to install these things, click on this. It will take to the Eclipse installation, downloading your general Eclipse, which might be for Java, so Eclipse IDE for Java developers distribution. So now you can build only Java applications in this. Okay, and you can also use 4.3, that is Kepler. That might be the other one, new version. And later on, so if you open Eclipse, there is a help like this at the end. Click on this help. Okay, if you are clicking on help, you will get a button called install new software. You have to click on that, install new software. Now it opens a new page to add URL for installation. That is this. When you click on this install new software, it asks you, it will show this page, install page. So generally this page is for installing the plugins for your Eclipse. For suppose if you want to use version control system, means if you want to maintain versions of your code, you have to install a plugin from SVN. There are some open plugins also for Eclipse. You can do that in the same way, but for Salesforce.com, this is also a plugin. You can add it to Eclipse. After adding it to Eclipse, you can now develop Apex pages and VS pages directly from your Eclipse. For that, click on Add. Okay. If you click on Add, it says that Add repository. The repository, what you're doing here, you need to view the link, which is exactly here, the downloadable link, Force.com ID and the downloadable link. Click on OK. When you click on OK, it's automatically download all the required items for the plugin, and it shows the items here. You have to check all these buttons, and after showing these two things here, show only the latest versions of available software. Means there are multiple versions of the plugin. If I want the latest version, I will click on that here. Okay, so let's do that thing now. So I am copying this. I want to update my software. I want to update my Eclipse version. I'm opening this. Okay. I will try to do it again. Click on Help. Click on Install New Software. Click on Add. Post.com IDE. I copied the link. This is the link you need to put down here. It's mentioned in the URL which I shared with you, or in the documentation which I shared with you. Yeah. It showed there is only one item here. That's fine, because if there's only one item, I can use that. That's 31st version. Okay. This is the very latest version than 30th. So I want to select this, and see, that's the why it's showing this is I already selected show only latest versions. So I'm unchecking this. It shows multiple versions: 31st, 30th, and 29th. These are versions of Salesforce. Okay. The current version is 31st version. So I'm clicking on show latest version. It shows only 30th. Click on next. It's downloading the components. Yeah, next. I am agreeing the agreement here. Click on finish. So it's installing, downloading, and electronically installing the software in my Eclipse. That's what. After that, you have to keep the perspective as after that you can click on new project. So it shows option for you, force.com also. Apart from Java, it shows the force.com also. I think this current thing is generally when you haven't installed the software, you won't have option of force.com project or FX class, all this stuff. You generally have option of creating a Java class like this. That's it. That's for installing Eclipse plugin in your system. Let's go back to showing some message. Yes. So what happened? I am currently using 28th or 29th version. There is no new components by Salesforce. There is a new components called Flexi Page and some other thing which is not available with me. So every time when I'm trying to download the thing from the server, it's showing some simple warnings to me. So now if I'm updating my post.com plugin software, it won't show that warnings from now on. I'm clicking on OK. Now my Eclipse is restarted with the new post.com plugin. Yeah, let's go to developer console and let's start working on the map class. So how to open a class? Click on this, open, Control O is the shortcut link for that. Click on classes. Yeah, this is for searching. I generally clicked on map class. Okay, I'm double clicking on it. So now I'm trying to open the map class on my page. So this is the map class. So this is a simple FX class with only one method, that is M1. Okay, and all the data means all the every for loops, all the data is inside that. Okay, everything is inside it except everything is inside it. There is one class and one method. If I want to run this M1 method, I have to call map cls dot M1 open and close bracket and colon semicolon end. So this will run this class. You have to run this class from execute anonymous block. It's available in debug, the first one. We can run Apex scripts from here. For suppose if I want to run some if I want to change some data of 100 accounts, so I can create a small script for that and I can run in this script. I can write all the script. I can write a number of lines here. First, I can create like show that to you. Okay. List of accounts CC equal to new list of account means you are creating a list of accounts. This is a list of accounts. It contains and the account A equal to new account. Okay. Now A dot name equal to A dot account number equal to so ACCS dot add. This is the add method, you know, right? This is the list. You can have add method. You can put here. Now you can and so because I can use for loop and I can create a lot of accounts. A1, 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 bracket 1. Instead of thing, I will put 8. ECCS dot add E1. That's it. Now, first of all, I created 2 accounts. I have not saved it. I copied that into the list, that is accounts. There are 2 items in this list. And finally, I can put insert ECCS. Select all, click on execute. If there is any error, I will get the debug log. Yeah, there is an error. Field validation. I don't know. I think phone number should not be blank. Please enter a phone number at the top level. That's the error which I got. Now I have to input the phone number field also. Phone. Okay. Now let's click on execute. Yeah, I got one more error saying please enter only numbers in the phone field. I think I might have entered some. Oh, okay. Because now it should be a number. It's not a string, right? Phone number is a number. That's the reason I should not keep the single quotes for number fields. Click on execute now. Illegal assignment of string integer to string. Where is it? Oh. Illegal assignment of integer to string. This is integer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1.
I think account number is a string, right?
Account number is okay. I have to see exactly. Oh, I think I did it in a wrong way. In the phone number field, yeah, account number is a number field. Illegal assignment of integer to string might be this. Phone number will be generally instead in terms of string, it seems. Let's try this finally. I don't know what's the type of this field. Somewhere we are account number is, let's open the screen now. See, account number is a text value, that's a string, that's fine. It's not number. And the phone field is also it's a phone field, it's directly phone field. Come here, I have to again change this. Have to click on, let's try inserting, let's try only execute these things, okay? Insert.
Venkat, try to change the name Venkat one. Maybe one is the integer, no? Maybe.
Yeah.
In A1 name, it's a Venkat one. So try to change that name. Give us some other name. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, that's because that's not a problem. We can have anything. Okay. Now, if you want to select, if you want to insert only the selected items, just select these things. Because now I want to insert only this account. I'm clicking execute highlighted, means I am only inserting the highlighted thing. Illegal assignment of integer to string. So, because I'm not even getting the debug log because oh, it's not running. Okay. So let's remove this. I click on execute highlighted. The problem with this is with the phone number. Let's give a string value. I don't know how. Oh, sorry. First of all, I have to even select the initialization also. What is the account? Yeah, now I have got different error. Now let's use the 7-digit account number. That's fine. Right. Click on execute highlighted. Now, yeah, it's success. Means the phone number is phone field is not integer. You have to even pass it in terms of strings. But I don't know what happened for the first time. I entered the string only. Let's do one thing. Let's open the debug anonymous block again. The code will be always available here. And it's 8-digit, and I want to make this as a string again. And now I want to execute all the code now. Instead of inserting here, this is inserting a single account. I don't want to do it like this. The best practice is, if you want to insert multiple accounts, don't insert one by one. First of all, initialize the data first and add the account to a list of accounts, and finally you are inserting things at once. Means now the number of DML statements is decreased from 2 to 1. Generally, if there are 50 accounts, if you are inserting insert a 1, A2, A3, A2 like this, A5 to A50, you are using 50 DML statements in a single script. That will throw out some governor limits exception immediately. Okay. Now what we did is we created the things, but we are not inserting, we are storing into a list of accounts, and later on we are inserting all the list of accounts at once. Now I'm clicking on execute. Now it's success. Now, so the script what I have done is inserting 2 records into the system. You can check by going back to the account object. It's the customer's object. See. Remember, this is the data what we created, right? This Venkat is created from the account insert directly, which we did for the first time. We have seen the success debug log for this. This is inserted once. These 3 lines only executed from execute anonymous block. This is inserted 1 Venkat. The next Venkat is inserted from here. From this debug log, there are 2 records inserted. This is the debug log executed, and this is the result. See, now if you come here, yeah, now you can see the number of DML statements, 1 DML statement and 2 DML rows. Because there are 2 data, right? That's even 2 data. There's a limit for that also. 10,000 records only you can insert. Okay. So you can write up to 150 DML rows you can give, okay? Because they are extending these limits. Earlier it's less, it's around it's really less sometimes when never started, okay? It's increasing slowly because in each and every release they used to extend the number of limits sometimes. Recently they have extended the limits of Salesforce. Many developers felt happy for that. Now we are only using these 2 limits now with this small line of code what we have done. Okay. Now if you go back to your customer object, you can see the data what you have inserted. The account name, number, and phone number. That's what we have inserted. Customer name. Let's open the map class. I showed you how to run the script from the execute anonymous block, but our requirement is to work on map class today. So this class is also very similar class like SFDC class. First of all, I am initializing the map called MP. So this map contains integer and string. The key is integer, the value is string. See, this is key, this is value. So if your requirement is to store string and string, you can give that. But the current requirement what we did is integer and string. That's the reason I am using integer and string all the times. So this is the data, that's the reason I am using integer and string here in the map initialization. You can use any primitive type, any account also in the value, but you have to use coming to the key values, you can use integer, you can use string, okay? You can use ID, Salesforce ID, key values, okay? Because the key should be the unique identifier. So it can be string, or it can be ID, or integer, or long, like this. And so, do you see that I have inserted 4 map records? Sorry, I inserted 5 data into this map mp.put. This is the method to insert data into the map. And later on, the best way means there is one more way to create map data. In the same statement, instead of creating data separately, I can also create data in this way. New map means, so when I'm creating this, even though if there is a map which is already created earlier, this is going to clear the complete map because I'm clearing the map and I'm creating a new map here. I'm initializing again from the first, okay, completely from scratch, the map MP. So even if I remove these comments, after this statement, if you search for how many map data is available, it shows only these two, because here I am making MP equal to new map of integer, means it's clearing all the data which is already existing, that is 5 records. This comment which I showed you is, there is one more way to create the map also, to insert data into map in the same line where you are initializing the map. That is, after initializing map, put the curly brackets, 121 is the key, 1201 is the key, equal to greater than, this is the value, key comma, this is one set of value, key and value, this is another set of key and value. Same way you can insert a number of things by using commas between the values. Okay, and after that, system.debug. This system.debug is useful. It's not useful for your logic. It's useful to test whether the data what you are expecting is correct or not. Okay, and I want to show it on my debug logs. So the size of the map is 5. That's what I'm expecting, and it will written 5 here. And the elements in the map, it prints all the elements with this. If I'm putting MP, it prints all this data in a string format. And if I want to print the keys, there's a method called keyset. mp.keyset will print the keys of the map. For suppose, if you want to know the keys which are all using in my map, because if I got the keys right, I can get the information of the data. So mp.1248 will bring you Charan data, and I can print it. So there is this put method is for putting into the map. Get method is for getting into the, get method is for querying the information from the map if you have a key, proper key value. If you don't know the key values, I can use this method mp.keyset, which will print all the key values, that is this 5 values on the page. Later on, what I can do is mp.get 1255 or 1201, like this I can query it, so that it will print the exact value. See, Kiran is the value in 1255. If you can check here, see, Kiran is the value in 1255 map. Okay. So mp.keyset will print the keyset, mp.values will print only the values. Okay. And if I want to check whether my key is available in the map or not, there is a simple function called contains key. For suppose if I am giving mp.5555, it shows error. It shows error on my page because if there is no data, you cannot query the ID which is not available in the map. That's the reason before querying I have to find mp.contains key 1255. If it is true, means the key is available, so that I can query the value. That's the reason we can use this function. In the if loop, you can say if mp.contains key equal to 15555. If it is false, I cannot. So inside the if loop, I will put mp.get 5555. If it is false, it won't execute the statement. If it is true, it will execute the statement. Okay. And mp.keyset.contains 1255. So it shows true or false. So contains is a separate method. These both methods are same. Okay. These both methods are very similar. Here I am comparing 121 is there or not. 1212 is there or not. It says no. Here this is also same thing. This will bring you the list of keys. And so list has one more method called contains. I think we don't know whether we have exploited yesterday or not. List.contains 1211. So if there is 4 items in the list, that is Venkat, Venkat 1, Venkat 2, Venkat 3. Okay. There are 4 items in this list. Sorry, Venkat 1, Venkat 2, Venkat 3, Venkat 4. There are 4 items in the list. So the list name is LST. LST.contains Venkat 4. It returns true. That's what I'm expecting here. 1211 is there. So mp.keyset will give you the list of keys. mp.values will give you the list of values. Okay. So means here are the expected values. Here are the this is a simple static statement which I'm expecting, and this is the value printing from the methods on map MP. And after that, I am trying to insert some more data. MP.put, there is 4 more data. I think I am duplicating some value 1255. I am trying to insert again. See, 1255 I am inserting again. Now what happens? Here there is a Kiran value, right? So MP.55 is Kiran. After entering this information, when I'm trying to search the size of the map, mp.size will give the map size, right? Actually, 5 plus 4 equal to 9, but as I am putting the value to the same ID, it's going to update the 1255 data. It's not going to insert the new data into that. That's the reason you're going to see 8 elements only, not 9. And later on, I'm trying to remove one more value called 1227, that is Praveens data. This record I'm trying to remove. Now you have 7 records in the system. Okay. Now, so after removing this 1277, what is the map elements? Now you can see the map elements. That is 7 only. 5 data. This Kiran is replaced with Vinay because I have done this here, and one more Praveen is removed for 1227. 1231 is available still. His name is also Praveen. Now you can see some values after creating the new data. In this statement, here I am printing the map. Later on, I'm creating a new map called NUWMP. That's also same map with integer and string. If I'm initializing in a different way, it will throw some error because as I'm creating the MP map, I have to initialize the new map in the same way like this only. So integer comma string map is a new map. I'm cloning the existing map. So now this has 7 elements. 7 elements will be copied to the new map. Now the size of the new map is 7, and this is expecting. Okay. And mp.clear, the first thing I am removing it. mp.clear will clear it. There is one more way to clear it. mp equal to new mp, this one. So map new mp equal map new mp because it's already declared. There's no need to declare again here. That's the reason I'm not declaring in the left side of equal to mp equal to new map mp. This is also one more statement to clear your map, but there is the better way to clear. This is the better way. And later on, I'm just checking whether old map, after clearing it, it's obviously empty. mp.isEmpty equal to true, obviously. This is the actual expected result, and this is the result coming from the map method. And is new mp map is empty? Obviously false. Again, after that I want to pass my key set. So what for loop can do? For loop will generally, if there are 10 elements, I want to print all the 10 elements. Okay, then I can use for loop for that. I can pass the 10 elements one by one with this. Okay, because you know what is key set. Key sets are integers, right? Keys are integers in my current map. That's the reason I'm giving the data type equal to integer I colon new map dot key set, because new map dot key set is a list. If this list is having 7 items, I know there are 7 items in this list. This loop will be triggered 7 times. Each and every time it shows new values, 7 values, it will print 7 values here. So inside that I am printing, system.debug will generally print on your debug log. It won't print on your front end page like this. Okay. System.debug key is I, because this is the key, right? If you want to get the value, there is one more method, map.get key. That's what I'm doing here. This is the key, this is the value. I'm printing all the key and values in a systematic format one by one. Okay. Now there are 7 times you will print this. 7 keys. After that 7 values, immediately key, first value, second key, second value. Like that you print 7 times with this for loop. Later on, this is for printing only values. What is the value data type? That is string, right? Now I am going to parse only the values. String s equal to new map dot values. This is the list. You can pass this list into the for loop and automatically print all the values one by one. As there are 7 values, it simply prints the 7 values directly. Okay. So let's show the result to you directly. You can see the debug log after executing this. So instead of, I don't want to disturb this code, dot m1. Okay, this is how you can simply run this map class. And I'm clicking on execute highlighted. I'm going to execute only this statement now. Now I got a log. It's 100. Right click, open raw log. So let's remove the previous logs. This is the map class and this is the raw log. So let's see. Now map class is started, anonymous block. This is executed from execute anonymous block. These are 5 times you called a put method to put data into the map class. That's fine. What size of the map is, see, this is the expected value and this is the value coming from the map class. And later on, elements in the map are, see, the 5 records, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keys in the map are, this is with the key set. mp.keyset is printing this. Okay. See 1211, 1232, 1234, 1248, and 1255. And later on, values in the map are, see, now I am printing only values, mp.values. That's a simple statement to print the list of values. So the return value is list. mp.keyset and mp.values will return the list of list type. You know what is list type? So list type means that's what we discussed in yesterday's class. So you can store into a list. List of integers equal to, so list of integers keys. I'm repeating again. List of integers is initialization of the list. Keys equal to mp.keyset. We'll print all the, we'll create a new list keys because I'm storing that list into this list. And if I want to store the values, list of strings, values equal to mp.values. Because values are string values, that's the reason I have created a list of strings and have named values as the list name, and I'm storing that. There are 5 values. Okay, these are string values. Okay, that's fine. And whether the map contains 1212 or not. 1212 is not here in this list. That is written false. This is expected thing, and this is the actual result coming from the map method. So contains key. The method name which I use is contains key. mp.contains key 1212. It's showing false. Now mp.contains key 1211. It's saying true because 1211 is already here. See, that's the first key. And later on, value of 1255. So what is the method to get the value? So mp.get 1255 will give you the value inside that key. With the key, what is the value? So 1255 is, it must be Kiran. That's what it's showing here. Yeah, the value of 1255 is Kiran. Expected actual result coming from code. And size of the map after means I have inserted 4 more values, but in this scenario I have inserted 1255 one more time with a new value called Vinay. That's the reason it's updated and it's showing, instead of 9, it's showing 8 values, expected 8, actual 8. Later on, I'm removing one more value after removing. So now there are 7 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 minus 1 after removing here. There is a remove object, right? Later on, I'm cloning this MP with the new map. The clone happened here. Later on, I cleared. So now the size of the new map is 7. Because it's 7. The old map size is 7. The new map size is also 7 because I cloned it. And I am clearing the old map, mp.clear. That's happening here. That's cleared. And I'm checking whether it's empty or not. It's returning true. And I'm checking whether the new map is empty or not. It's returning false. Perfect. And later on, I'm trying to show you how I'm printing the key values as well as the values one by one. See, this is the first key value, second key value, third key and value with the for loop, fourth key and value with the for loop, fifth key value, sixth key value, seventh key and value. That's done. After that, you are going to print only the values in the new for loop, which you are going to parse mp.values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's done. So these are the math methods we generally use extremely. Okay. All math methods are covered in this example. There's nothing else. Okay. We generally use this only. That's it, guys. And let's explore set class now. Set class is very similar to. So to close this and close this. So I'm trying to query file, open, set class. So these are important collections, okay? That's the reason I'm expanding it. We use a lot of this. Now I'm opening set class. So set class is also having one method that is M1, and I'm initializing set of integers now, okay? Set of integer st equal to new set of integer. This is called initialization of set st. And later on, I'm adding 5 values, 5 different values. That's fine. Now, these are the methods to get the size of the set, elements in the set st. If you simply put st, it prints all the elements in this list. st.size prints the size of this list, that is 5. Expected value 5, 5. Elements in the set are, you can print this. Set contains 1201, true. That's what it prints here. The contains method is here. This also means these methods are very similar with the list methods. Remember, dot size, st, contains, all these things is available with list also. And later on, you are trying to add 3 more items to this set, out of which 2 are duplicates. 1, 2, 1, 1 is duplicate, and 1, 2. Okay, I think only 1 is duplicate from this list, right? Now, what should happen? I think there's one more value. It's here. There are 2 duplicates now. 1, 2, 4 is duplicate, and 1, 2, 1, 1 is duplicate. So 5 plus 4 equal to 9. There are 2 duplicates. That's the reason I'm removing -2. Now size of the set after duplicates is 7. List.size. Because after inserting, I'm testing the size. Now it's only 7 because there are 2 duplicates. Now I'm trying to remove set with remove method 1203. I've done that here. And now I'm testing the set after removing 1203 is 6. Size is 6. I know that. From 7 minus 1 equal to 6. And later on, I'm trying to clone it. Okay. So there are 2 ways. One is clone is a method which generally clones it. First of all, it clears and it clones it. But Add all method I already showed you. Add all method, if there are two values already available in your previous set, if you are adding some more values, unique values, which is not available in the first two values, now it will become 2 plus 7 equal to 9. But here what I am doing is the clone method is available similarly like list, and even our add all method also is available with list also. The same method is here. What happening? I am creating a new fresh list, and I am trying to use add all method to add the 6 values, because I removed 1 into this set, new set. That's fine. Now the new set size is 6. New set dot size. Later on, I am trying to clear the old set st.clear, and I am trying to run the debug log saying system.debug whether st is empty or not. It's true. Whether new set is empty or not, it's false. Later on, we are trying to create new list of integers equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are around many duplicate values. That is 1, 2 is duplicate value, 2, 1, 2, and again 1 is 3 times there is duplicate values. This is not duplicate, and 5, 4 times there are duplicate values. 6 duplicate values finally, because 5, 4, 3 is already there. 1, 2, again 1 is already there. There are 6 duplicate values finally. The total values is 5 plus 5, 14 minus 6. Actually, there are 8 unique values coming from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The remaining 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3 is already available. This isn't their duplicate values. Okay. Now this is the list. List contain all these values. It won't be removed. But when I'm trying to convert this list to the set, so new set st equal to new set, st dot add all lst. So I can add items from list to set also. So what happens here? From 14 elements, I am converting into 8 elements because there are 6 duplicate values. That's what is happening here. And system.debug st1 dot size is 8. So if you want to find out the unique values in your list, this is the simple method. You create a new set, you copy all the list items to the set by add all method, or okay, and after that you try checking the size of the set. Now you get only the list of unique values. Now lst.clear will clear the list having 14 values. Later on, you are going to add values from from set to list, and I'm trying to print the list dot size. Now I have 8-digit values. No, the complete process what I'm doing here is, okay, I'm trying to eliminate duplicates from my list. That's what first of all I converted list into set, that is st1. Again, I have copied from set to list. Now in this process, in the second step only, you eliminated the duplicates, and again I am copied that after clearing this list, again completely making it blank, and I am adding the unique values from the set to this list. Now my list is having unique values. This is the simple 3-step process to convert your list of duplicate values into list of unique values. So let's go back to debug this. So you generally debug this with setClass.m1. Open the execute anonymous block, setClass.m1. Okay, and I want to run this. Yeah. So now in this, you call this method first. It's calling. Later on, you are creating 5 items. The size is 5, expected, actual. The elements in the set are these, the 5 values printed, and set contains 1 to 0 or not. True, because it's here. After that, I have added 4 items. There are 2 duplicates. 5 plus 4 equal to 9 minus 2, 7. Set after inserting duplicates, 7. This is the total size of the set. I have removed 1 item from the set. Now, after removing 1 to 0, 3 is 6. Obviously, 7 minus 1 equal to 6. Later on, I copied the set from creating new set. The size of the new set is 6 because I copied from the same old set. Now I'm checking whether my old set is empty or not. True, because I cleared it here. See the dot clear function. Is_empty function is returning true. The is_empty function on the new set is returning false. And again, so I'm trying to add all my list items into the set. See, set add all the list items I'm adding, and I'm checking the size of the set equal to 8. Because there are 14 values, out of it there are 6 duplicates. It made 8 is the set value, means there are 8 unique values in the list which I have created in my thing. After that, I'm clearing the list. After clearing the list, I'm trying to add the set which I have created again back to the list to store only the unique values. After that, I'm testing the size of the list. It's showing 8 only because I am copying only the unique values after clearing it. That's it. Right now, you can see what resources are using here. I am not using anything because I am not inserting any database statements. You are simply using list sets. Okay, it's completely pausing on your so it generally counts the number of lines of execution. Okay, again there is one more limit. Actually it's not showing here. So if we are writing a lot of for loops, logical loops, if it is recurring many times, so that if you are using a lot of for loops which is recurring thousands of times, and you have done the many such type of for loops, then you might get some error also, because there are more lines of execution. Like that type of error also you can see when you are trying to use the more loops. Okay, parsing. Okay, because for loop you think it's simple, but if you are trying to query thousands of records, and if you are trying to loop it 1,000 times, again inside if there are sub loops, each 1,000 times it's if there is a sub loop inside it, if it is executing 100 times, 1,000 into 100 is obviously 1 lakh times. And again, so if there are many such loops, it becomes more and more. So the number of lines of execution also will matter. Okay. Yeah. That's it, guys. I want to close the class for today. I think I have some questions. So Monica and some people have some questions in updating resume. I've done some changes, but still. And for the other people who are gotten SN numbers, we will start working on resume creation. Okay. Yeah. That's it, guys. So after this class, I can share you this example sheet which I have. You can try it on your samples also. I need all the emails in one thing. Okay. So I'm going to copy all the new people, and I'm trying to send some document. Yeah, so nothing required. So okay, generally if you want to see this class, so you have the credentials of training org, right? Yeah, so it's already uploaded in the Google Drive, which you got saved, called GTM recordings. I also uploaded the recent SBS video also. You can use that videos. Okay. Yesterday evening I haven't uploaded, but yesterday's afternoon one I think I uploaded it. You can check it out. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm closing the call for today. So if you want to explore this map class, set class, and list class, you have the edition login tree with you, okay? And you can log in with that, and you can go and search in classes, Apex classes inside develop, okay? Then you can copy that code, okay? That's it, guys. So we won't have class today, okay? Let's meet tomorrow directly. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to just create a very simple assignment on using primitive types inside your Apex class, just creating simply initializing and all this stuff. Okay, that's simple example. That simple assignment I want to give it to you. Oh, yeah, people can drop. I'm not closing this call now. I think Monica is already out of this. Sandhya, okay, yeah, Sandhya, you can be in the call and modify the resume.